What's up, everybody? Yeah, it's been a while since I made an actual video and not just slamming something on here that is shady and non-descriptive. But I've been trying to get my head right since the election. Put up my Christmas tree. Decided to do a few things. Turned triple 20s on Monday this week. That was a milestone. People have been asking me how it feels, and I'm like, just like it did on Sunday. I don't feel any different. Age is all up here. Body may creak a little bit more, but it's been a pretty wild ride for the last 4-5 weeks. We had lions and tigers and bears, oh my, drones and orbs, and we're finding out that we don't have President Cockwomble, we have Elania running the country. Elania, yeah. There was a bipartisan bill presented to Congress on to keep the government open that we've been putting off through this stalemate house we have. And in the last 48 hours, Elania and Cockwomble have basically said, nope, we don't want it. Shut it down. And many of you don't understand what that means. I mean, I've been reading some of the comments on other videos, and it blows my mind that y'all don't realize that Google is free. And it's a spending bill. It's 1,500 pages. You don't have to read all of it. That's not the way it goes. There's summaries out there. But in that bill, there was no football stadium like Elania put on his social media app. It's actually land that is going to be transferred from the federal government, I believe, to the state. I'm not positive on that one. So it could be used productively. Oh, and there's a farmer's spending budget in there to help out the farmers who may have been impacted over the last year or might be impacted by, climate change. Oh, and you remember those hurricanes and the wildfires and the tornadoes that hit all through the year? Also in that spending bill, that bipartisan agreement last week, there was money for those people. That's going to be gone, done away with. Oh, while you will get your Social Security, the SNAP program, federal benefits, which is very important for a lot of our poverty-stricken citizens and seniors and disabled, can only last about 30 days. And then the funding will run out. Federal workers, people who rely on federal paychecks, won't be getting paid right before Christmas. So while these two asshats are over here playing games, and for those of you who have voted for them, you really should have paid attention. Because they don't care about your Christmas. They don't care about true U.S. citizens and people who are struggling on a day-to-day basis to keep up. They don't care. They don't go to the grocery store themselves. Did you hear what he said last week about groceries and a menu at a restaurant? Dude, you can't make this shit up. The only thing they care about is causing chaos, and they're doing it. I've said several times over the last few weeks on other social media apps that empires must fall to be rebuilt. We've had a pretty good run here in the United States, and I don't think it's over. But we're being tested. And I don't care who you voted for. If you don't see this for what it is, if you don't see the writing on the wall, then you're sticking your head in the sand. And what you reap is what you're going to sow. Because you see, when we ignore these things, they blow up in our faces. If we do not take time to understand government and the way it runs, and our world and the way it exists, then we fail not only ourselves, but our children, our neighbors, our church congregations. We fail everybody. And if y'all can't see that, that's on you. And you can talk all day long, but karma will always come back and get you. Because you see, you can't hide in the dark. Everything always comes out. There's been so many quotes I could use for this. But at the end of the day, I'm not fearful anymore. Because I know every day I wake up and do the best I can do. Every day I wake up and have empathy and compassion for those who can't do for themselves, for those who are marginalized. And I care because, you see, when they succeed, I succeed. When they succeed, we all succeed. You stay in your little high rises in your expensive homes and drive your expensive cars and scream about the price of eggs. But you don't give a flying fuck about your fellow human. And that is going to be your downfall. I'm going to sit back here with my popcorn and watch it all play out. I've been purchasing lots of books to escape with over the next 4 years. I'm making some changes to my career. And I will continue to educate those who want to be educated. To the rest of you, sit back. The ride is just starting. Put on your seatbelt. Keep your hands inside. Hold on tight. Because y'all just fucked around and found out. Have a great Thursday, y'all. Peace out.